morning. Good morning. How are you? You guys can give me a thumbs up when you come in the room. When you come in, can you thumbs up the video and give me a heart, please? That's going to push my videos out so people can find my videos. So if you guys could do that, that would be great. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up, please. If you guys aren't familiar with my channel, I am a homeless woman and I live in a homeless shelter right now. I was homeless. I lived on the streets for 33 days in my car. And now I live in a homeless shelter. So the content over here is I talk about everything being homeless, my experience being homeless, my experience living with family, my experience being kicked out in the street, my experience now living inside a homeless shelter. And I talk everything homeless shelter, car living, living in your car, just being out here in the streets trying to survive. That's what I talk about over here. That is my life for right now. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You have a channel too? Okay, I'm going to screenshot you and I'm going to check you out when I get off. I can't right now because I'm driving. I'm actually going to work and I have to work out of state. So I can't do it now, but I'm going to screenshot it. So I did screenshot it. So when I get off, I'm going to go back and check out your channel, okay? And I'll join your channel as well. I want to make a whole family of just a whole bunch of homeless people in whatever state they're in. I want all of us to like get together, talk, share resources, whatever we may know. We just come over here and talk about, our experiences being homeless and just losing everything and not having a home really, and just talking about that. But when I get to work today and I get settled, I am going to check out your channel, okay? Because I'm going to follow everybody that's going through homelessness, that's having, at the bottom of the barrel kind of. But that's how I figure my life is right now. My life is kind of like at rock bottom right now. Because when you lose your housing and you don't have a house to live in, you don't have a comfortable home to go home to, you're kind of just straddling the fence, like trying to figure out where you belong in life. So now I'm at a shelter, and the shelter is not too bad, but I had a lot of bad experiences already, and I've been there for, I think this is my fourth day or fifth day. So, hi, if everybody's in the room, if you guys come in, can you thumbs up my video? That helps me, that helps push my videos out to people that need to see my content. I talk about everything homelessness over here. I live in a homeless shelter right now. I'm a homeless woman. I talk about everything homeless. Shelters, resources, single mothers, mothers that have their kids that, maybe their children are living with family right now due to the homeless situation. So those are the type of things I talk about over here. If you guys come in the room, can you thumbs up? Can everybody just tap that thumbs up button right now? I would appreciate it. If you haven't tapped the thumbs up, please do so. I appreciate it. Thank you for the hearts. I see them coming through. Thank you. It just pushes my videos out to people that need my content. It pushes my videos out, like the algorithm will pick up on what I'm talking about over here, being homeless, being eviction, all of that stuff. I've been through it all. So I'm just here to encourage people that, if that's you right now, it's not the end of the world. It may feel like it, but it's not the end of the world. I thank you to everybody. If you guys feel like it, you don't have to. If you want to share my video to someone that you know that may be struggling and going through, just share my content if you feel like it. You don't have to, but sharing would be nice. That would be nice as well. That helps push me out. I'm trying to get myself pushed out. I'm trying to get into that algorithm of, the keywords are homelessness, eviction. I am a single mother, but my kids, I have two adult children, and then I have a daughter that's 13 years old, and she's actually living with a family member right now due to me not having a house. So I'm working on that. I'm working on finding me somewhere to live. It's very, very expensive out here, especially if you are doing things on your own. It is hard. It's not easy. I forgot to put my put on my I'm traveling over these bridges. I have to go to Delaware this morning, so I'm working out of state. These are not my work clothes either, so. But yeah, I talk about everything homelessness over here. If you guys are ever interested in that kind of content, sometimes people come in and they end up leaving because they're not interested, and that's fine too. But I'm just trying to build a network of people. I'm trying to build. So thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are here, please thumbs up my video. Please like and share. If you feel like it, you don't have to. Liking and sharing is not. You don't have to share. You don't have to even like if you don't want to, but that's fine. But it just supports me and lets me know that you guys are interested in what I got going on. I appreciate it. They said $10. Last time I was here, it was only $8. No, was it $8 or it was $6? I forget. I don't know. So I figure my hour drive, I'll take you guys with me. I gotta take you guys with me so you guys can see. But this is not my work outfit. So my work outfit is in the back seat. But I went to Wawa this morning. I got me some coffee to start my day off proper. And I know some people say, "Oh my God, it's dangerous while you're driving and talking." No, it's like I'm talking on the phone. Really, I mean, I'm not really reading the comments because I can't. But I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm not ignoring you. I just gotta focus on the road, but I still can chit chat, you know. Let me know what state you guys are from, please. Let me know what state or country you guys are in. If you guys are watching me, can you give me a thumbs up right now? Can you give me a thumbs up right now, please? I see the hearts coming in. Thank you. Whoever didn't thumbs up the video, if you're watching, can you please give me a thumbs up? I need more thumbs up. The thumbs up really, really pushes it out. So, like, if you guys are on social media, TikTok, Instagram, or whatever, a thumbs up helps so much. With so much, a thumbs up pushes the videos out like crazy, and then people will find that I'm live, and then they're all gonna come over here, and they all want to hear what I'm talking about, right? I talk about homelessness. I talk about living in the shelter. I talk about eviction. I talk about it all because that's my life right now. That is my life right now, my dear. I'm trying to start fresh, start over, start a new life. Sometimes you got to start a new life in your 40s. Sometimes you're going to have to start a new life multiple times in your life. You might have to start over again multiple times. So, the loss, you can lose so much in life. People are getting evicted out of their homes. They're losing everything. People are losing their cars. It's just sad, you know. But you got to keep the faith, and that's what I do. I walk by faith. And I know that God is watching over me. He's protecting my spirit. He's protecting me. He's keeping me going every day. That and my exercise and just being positive about the whole situation. Because it's not a positive situation that I'm in, right? But it's not the worst, right? There's always somebody going through some worse than what we're going through. We feel like, oh, our situation is terrible. Oh, there's no coming back from this. Yes, there is. Whatever you do, you make a mistake in life. That mistake that you make you could make that mistake in like 2 minutes, right? A 2-second, 5-second mistake. Oh, I ruined my life. I did this. Now I have to get out of that mistake that I made. So you make a mistake, but it can take you 2 or 3 years to make that mistake right. Whatever mistake it is, anything can happen. You could go into a store and steal something, right? You get caught. You might get locked up. You might go to jail. You be in the police station. You make a mistake, but it can take you 6 months to make that right. Or you can have something on your record that you need to get off because you can't get a job. So the choices that we make in life, sometimes it is our own fault. I mean, sometimes we get into situations that we can't help, but a lot of the times we can control our own emotions and our feelings. So whatever happened in my life, whatever happened in someone else's life for someone to be homeless, it's really our own fault because we either didn't pay our rent or we did something inside of our apartment that we shouldn't have done, or whatever the case may have you, but nobody gets evicted for like no reason. So I take responsibility for everything that happened in my life, and that's the first thing of moving on with your life. Moving on is saying, hey, I made a mistake here, now I need to fix it. But sometimes when you make mistakes, it can mess up your life in a way where nobody wants to deal with you in that kind of way. Like nobody wants to rent to you for whatever reason. It's hard to find a landlord that want to take you in. So when you make mistakes within your rental history, people look at that and they see that and they're like, oh no, we're not renting to her. unless they're like a desperate type of landlord and they want to just rent out the units. So, but I don't think in a negative way like that. Good morning. God bless you too. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely saving my money. I don't want to DoorDash. I don't want to do anything that has to do with my car because I already drive far to get back and forth to work. So, I mean, I got jobs that's, I got an interview, I think, next week. But I am saving my money, but I also have bills that I still have to pay. Like I have to pay for my car, I have to pay for car insurance. So I still have a lot of things that I have to do still while I'm looking for a job. But I make sure I get up every day. I'm positive. I speak positive words out of my mouth. Every day is not going to always be a positive day for me anyway, but I say maybe once a week I get a little down on myself. I say, "Oh my God, I'm tired of going through this. I'm tired of dealing with this." But I think like, hey, I put myself in this situation, so I have to deal with whatever I have to deal with. So I just speak life into yourself, speak life into your situation. It doesn't matter what you did in life. You can recover. Like even if somebody got in trouble, they got to go to prison. You can recover from anything as long as you're alive. So don't let people come and judging you, pointing the finger. We all make mistakes. And unfortunately, it's taken me two years to clean myself up, to fix my mistakes in my life. It's I've been homeless. Um, Even during this whole process, I had a family issue and I lost my job. So the job that I had for a couple years, I lost those jobs due to my situation. But nobody really want to hear your story. Like I put my story out there. You don't have to listen if you don't want to, but I just put my story out there for people to hear, to let them know, regardless of what you go through, what happened in your life, you can always recover. It might take a little longer. It might take a little longer time, but you will recover from whatever you're going through. So, but you got to get up in a positive mindset of saying, hey, I'm going to go out here and keep my head up high and I'm going to keep going. Yes, there's a lot of things I can complain about. I'm complaining about the shelter. Yeah, I'm complaining about this, but I'm grateful to be there because every night I have a peaceful sleep. Yeah, there's some drama in the shelter, but guess what? Early in the morning when it's time for me to leave that shelter, I am out. I'm not staying in the shelter with a whole bunch of women complaining about their lives, complaining about the staff members. I don't want to be around that because I work for a living. And I think I'm the only woman in that shelter that works for a living. So I have a job. The women in there, they don't have a job. I'm like, how can y'all be out here every day not trying to even get a job? I guess y'all living on benefits, but Donald Trump is cutting off a lot of that stuff. So a lot of things is not happening no more. But I always been a worker. Like I always worked. I always had a job. I always had money. I always held myself down and did what I had to do. But the last couple of years of my life, unfortunately, I went through a lot of stuff with my children, my kids, my family. It's just a lot of stuff that happened to get me in the situation I'm in now. But it is what it is. I'm better than where I was. I'm better than I was a year and a half ago. A year and a half ago, I swear I was ready to run my car into a brick wall. That's how heartbroken I was, and sad, and just like lonely. My family's not really much support at all. That was breaking my heart. I was going through stuff with my teenagers, like fighting with my teenagers. Teens, they think they know it all. So I'm fighting with that. And being a mother, being a single mom by myself is hard. It's hard. It's hard work. And then I got stuff going on at work. I'm trying to ignore that and put my best foot forward at work to let them know, like, look, I'm here. I'm doing my job. I want to be a good employee. So I think she said exit 13. I didn't even hear the navigation. But you just doing your best. We just doing your best. How you doing? How are you? I miss you. No, I miss you guys too. I'm here. I'm just driving to work. I'm going to work. I have to work out of state today, so I just figure I'll come on and have a little chat. I figure I have a chat. Everybody, if you guys come in, can you please give me a thumbs up, please? That would be amazing. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Pennsylvania, here we come. Pennsylvania, here we come. Put my thing back in my case. Yes, 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 yes. And the kids are going back to school on the 5th. My daughter's due back to school, so I have to get all her paperwork together for that. My daughter actually lives with somebody in my family, so which I'm grateful for. I just didn't want to see my daughter in the car because when I was living in my car for 30 days, I stayed in my car for 30 days and I didn't want my daughter to have to be in the car with me because it's too hot. You know, kids don't deserve to be homeless. You know what I'm saying? So some of my family offered to take her in. They didn't want to take me in, which is fine. Because I'm not the type of person to ask for much. I don't ask because I always kind of had my own stuff. So it's very hard for me to ask anybody for like anything. But I'm figuring my family, like if they offered me, I would go live with her. But she never offered. So I'm figuring if someone never offered, they really don't want you around. So she's taking care of my daughter. I trust her on that strength. I'm gonna take my daughter. Hopefully Monday, I'm gonna take her to the mall so she can find a pair of sneakers to start school with, and I probably get her a couple T-shirts and just figure that out from there. But yeah, my life has been chaotic for a long time, but I'm trying to get it back together, y'all. I mean, it's a lot of things that happen and went on that I don't speak about. I'm very rich. Yay! West Toll. That's why I love her. She's independent. Spend a little. These roads in New Jersey. Oh, how I don't know if y'all can hear that. Can y'all hear the navigation talking? Y'all want to see the lanes? Y'all want to see what's going on? Okay, let's see. There you go. Let y'all see what's happening. That's why I love her. She's independent. Spend a little time. Cash designated. I don't know why. Last time it was like $6. Last time it was $6. Spend a little time. That's right. It's like $6 or $8. I don't know. You don't know, y'all. These be expensive. Oh, it's only $6. I'm going to Delaware. Delaware. I'll give it a 10 if I needed some change. Morning. Can I have a receipt as well? Thank you. You too. Got my receipt. So reimburse me back. They can reimburse me. $6. $6. $6.80. $6. I'm so scared of bridges, y'all. I don't like to look over the bridge. Just when we get up here, I hate it. I hate it. So I don't even look. I just keep driving, y'all. I don't like driving on bridges because I'm so scared. I think it's going to take me a few minutes to get over this bridge. Maybe 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. Probably not 10 minutes, but my car is so sorry the phone is wobbling, y'all. I just want y'all to see this. I can't let it stay up all the way. Maybe I'll tighten it a little bit. I gotta get me another Delaware River. Chester. I think I should have took that one. Yeah, I got lost. I'm sorry I got lost, y'all. I got off the wrong exit, so I'm trying to get out of Philly. I'm in Philly, PA right now. I'm trying to find my way. They said it right in Concord Street, but they say I'm 15 minutes away, so it's not Concord. It would have told me to turn. It's gonna be a hot one today. I guess it'll probably be in the 80s. It's cooling off out here though, y'all. It is cooling off out here though. Concord Road. I think it's a right. You guys, right? Concord. This is Concord Road. Right on Concord. Is this Bethel? Is this Bethel? Yeah, I don't know where I'm at. They said I'm 15 minutes away, so I'm getting there. I'm not gonna be late. It's almost 9, so I don't have to be to work until 10:30. So I got time to play around. I have time to play around. It's gonna be hot today. I don't know where they're sending me to, but come on, guys. Hello, good morning. 14 people watching. 95 South. Boy, 95 South. 95 South. 95 South. We getting back on the we getting back on 95 South. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear the navigation. Can y'all hear it? Who is that? We back on, y'all. We back on. We're back. I'm here. I don't know if y'all guys can hear the navigation. Morning, everybody that's here. You guys can give me a thumbs up, please. Thank you for everybody that gave me a thumbs up already. I appreciate it. But I'm at where I need to be at. I'll be there in about probably 5 minutes or so. But I'm just working today out of state. I'm not dressed. This is just my gym outfit. But good morning. Good morning, Brittany. Hi, Lord of the Rings. How are you? Good morning. I'm driving to work, y'all. I got to work today. Today's my day off, but they offered me overtime. So I said, yeah, I need it. I need all the money I can get, all the extra cash I could squander up. Shoot, this a girl at my job, Spanish lady. She working like 7 days a week. I said, girl, I don't know if I want to work 7 days a week. Because at my job yesterday, it was busy. It was busy. Busy, busy, busy. It was busy. But it is what it is, right? I'd rather be working than be sitting in that shelter all day. If you guys are new and you guys are coming in here, can y'all give me a thumbs up? Can you give me some hearts on the video? Tap the video. That helps me push my videos out to people that want to see my type of content. Over here, I talk about everything. Over here, I talk about being homeless, starting your life over again from being homeless, living in my car, living in a homeless shelter. That's what I talk about over here. So if you guys are new, I'm now living inside a homeless shelter. So I'm just letting everybody know that if you ever find yourself homeless, that you can make it out. You can build yourself back up again. Don't feel bad. Don't feel sad. Get yourself out of that rut. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. It's not the end of the world, right? It is not the end of the world. Let me know what state you guys are in. Whoever didn't say earlier, if you're still here, but if you're new here, just let me know what state that you guys are watching me from. And the only reason I ask y'all to thumbs up the video and put hearts on the channel, like tap the screen, that helps push my videos out to people. That helps me get into the algorithm. And I'm a little bit in the algorithm right now because a lot of people are saying, like, I'm homeless too. You know, they find my content because I always put out, you know, the hashtags and I'm always speaking about homelessness and stuff like that. So that helps push my videos out to people that need to see them. But yeah, I'm just having my coffee. I went to Wawa, got me a hash brown. I'm not really able, like when I work, I'm not really able to eat at the shelter. So I think I ate at the shelter maybe, I ate at the shelter like once or twice. But when I work all day, I don't eat at the shelter because I can't. So I have to spend money on food and mainly spending money on gas, really. That's where my money is going, to food and gas. I drink coffee. This coffee was like two something. I don't drink coffee every single day, but I'm not really addicted to it. But I do like the taste of it. So wherever I can cut corners and save money, I'm going to do that. I'm trying to downsize my storage container. I really wish I had a family member that could let me put some of my stuff inside their garage or something, but I don't really want to ask family because they act funny anyway. So I really don't want to ask them for any kind of favors. I don't want to ask for no favors from nobody that really don't want to do it anyway. So, yeah. That's why I don't really bother with my family like that. But I don't want to ask. So I'm like, shoot, if they're not offering, if they're not offering, then they really don't want to help me anyway. So I'm not really an asking kind of person. You know what I mean? I don't really ask for much. I don't really ask for anything because all my life I always like took care of myself, took care of my kids. I never had to ask nobody for nothing because I always did it myself. Like I've always worked, I always brought in money, I always had the finances. So when you get into a rut in your life and you need to ask somebody for something, it's hard to do that. Good morning. I see 11 people. Can you guys all give me a thumbs up right now? Whoever's new and you are watching, can you thumbs up this video? I talk about everything homelessness over here. I am living in a homeless shelter right now. I stayed homeless inside of my car for like 33 days. So I've been out of my car for a few days now, which is nice. But my car was actually pretty comfortable. So being homeless and living in my car wasn't really too bad. It was just bad on days that it was hot. Because in the summertime, it's easy to be homeless. Like it's easy to live in your car in the summer. It's easy to kind of be out in the streets a little bit in the summertime. But when wintertime comes, it's going to get too cold to be sleeping in your car or being out in the streets. So some people survive winters in tents and all that stuff. But now with Donald Trump, everything that he's talking about, being homeless is going to be considered a crime now. So I'm like, okay, so what are you going to do? Get a homeless person from off the streets and what? Lock them up? Is that what y'all plans are? Lock them up. If they're living in their car, you going to lock them up? So I really don't understand like what's the logistics of that. But if you homeless inside your car and a cop bother you, just say I'm just taking a nap or something. Never admit to being homeless when you're on the road. I got stopped by a cop one time, which I was stupid because I stopped. I was inside at like an empty parking lot, and he came and tapped on my door at like 2, 3 in the morning, and he was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I said, "I'm homeless. I'm here. I'm trying to get some rest. I'm tired." So he was really nice. He didn't bother me. He did not bother me at all. But you will get harassed by the cops for being homeless for sure. But it kind of is what it is. Kind of comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. Towards north. I think this is my turn right here. I think this is it. This is the gas station. I know where I'm at now. So I gotta come back up this way. Because I think last time when I had left, I'm talking to myself for sure. I'm talking to myself for sure. We're gonna exit that navigation now, baby. That's what I This is where I was at last time. Are you guys hearing my navigation? She's being very annoying right now. She's being annoying right now, darling. All right, so I'm a little early for work, so I'm just gonna sit here in the parking lot and just kind of chill out. Let me stop this. Let me see if I can park somewhere else. This is where I was parked at last time I was up here. Yeah, my job has different places in different states that I can work in. So I had to come out for me to get overtime or for me to get close to my 40 hours because I only get paid like 37 hours a week, in which I need more hours. But what can I do? The only thing I can do, right? I need more hours, so of course I'm still looking for another job. I think I have an interview next week, so hopefully everything will go good with that. But the thing about having one job and trying to find another job is hard with hours. The hours that I work crappy hours for like retail. So I work in a mid shift. Sometimes I work 9 to 5. Sometimes I do like 1 to 9, and those hours suck when you're trying to find like a second job. So can't hear you. Your audio's going in and out. It's still going in and out. Should be fine now, right? You can hear me. Can you guys hear me now? I don't want homeless person crapping on my sidewalk. Well, you don't have to worry about homeless person crapping on your sidewalk. Don't worry about it. Because you might be the same one being homeless next week. So shut your big fat mouth. You can hear now. How you doing, Lord of the Rings? What are you doing today? Are you off? Are you off today? I'm trying to get to my hour of watch time. Lord of the Rings, do you do YouTube? Do you make YouTube content too? Do you make a channel? Like, do you have any content on your channel? Only work weekdays. Okay, you're off on the weekends. It's amazing to be off on the weekends. I wish I could have weekends off. But the way my life is set up right now, child, I'll be working 7 days a week soon, honey. Back to that. Oh, you have a channel? What do you do on your channel? I'm going to subscribe to you as well. Let me screenshot you. I got to go and subscribe to some people. You got 65 subs. What do you talk about on your channel, if you don't mind sharing? Anything? Or you just post whatever you want? Yeah, that's how I do. I kind of just post whatever I want. I normally, because I have another YouTube channel as well, but I don't really work with that channel no more because I have a lot of people in my family that watch me on that channel. So I didn't want to share any of my homeless stuff on that because I didn't want them in my business. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, if y'all can't help me, why are you watching? Why are you watching me like struggle or, you know, battle this homelessness stuff that's going on? Why would you watch me go through this and you're not willing to give me a helping hand? So my family, y'all don't need to be watching me on social media. I blocked all of them. But you know, when you block people, that doesn't guarantee that they're going to not see your content. Yeah. I can't wait to when I get my place again, an apartment, whatever. I always want to start cooking again. I love cooking. I love home cooked food. So, but I block my family, and I think they all kind of in their feelings. I'm like, I don't care. I'm in my feelings too. Shoot, I'm the one that's homeless out here. How you think I feel? But I like making content. I have TikTok. I have all that stuff. It's always weird because each platform I talk about something different on each one. So TikTok, when you get on TikTok, you put your hashtags in, you could grow pretty fast on TikTok. But I don't really get into it like that. Like I have stuff, I don't really have much to say with TikTok. Maybe they should want to help. I wish they could help, but you know, like I said, one of my sisters have my daughter, and I'm grateful that she took my daughter in. But I'm like, why wouldn't you take the mother that's homeless as well in? Because you could definitely make money off of me. I would give you rent. I'm not going to just come into your house and live for free. Because if it was my situation and I had a homeless sister out here that's saying that she's living in the streets, I would definitely help her. I'm not going to just sit around and watch her struggle. But, you know, when you get into a bind, I guess that's how family, you could tell how family really feel about you when you get into a rough place and they don't want to assist. And I'm not saying that they have to assist, but when you get into a rough place in your life and nobody's there for you, that's how they truly feel about you. So, and it's a hurtful feeling, but sometimes that's just how it is. That's good. She has your daughter. Yeah. So I didn't want my daughter to be out here with me. Because she's a kid, you know. I didn't want her to be out here with me. So my daughter, she did offer to take my daughter in. I wish she could have took us both in, and then I would have been okay. But it is what it is. I'd rather stay in the shelter. If they don't want nothing to do with me, but she take my daughter, I'll let her take my daughter. It is what it is. I'm not going to cry. I'm not arguing with them about nothing. But I know once I get myself together, I'm going to let them all know how I feel and how I've been feeling for such a long time. Hi, guys. I see 11 people here. If you guys could give me a thumbs up when you come in here, that's just supporting my channel. I am a homeless woman. I live in a homeless shelter right now. So that's the content when you come over here. That's what I talk about. Just my experiences living homeless inside my car, my experiences living with family members, being kicked out, just navigating my life being a homeless person. Just be grateful for that. She has your daughter. Yeah, I am grateful. Yeah, I'm definitely grateful for it. You know, I'm happy that my daughter's there. She's safe. She's fine. I wish I was there with her, but you know, it is what it is. So I can only do the best I can do. But I'm not trying to get in my feelings anymore about it. It is what it is. I'm glad she got my daughter. I'm glad my daughter's going to be okay. I can go see her whenever I want to. But it's hard to even see her because I do talk to her. She has a phone, so I text her. But it's hard. It's hard. It really is hard. I wish we could. We're going to be under the same roof again really soon. So, yeah, I do go visit her. I try to see her like once or twice a week. On one of my days off, I go see her, but I have to try to get her some school stuff. So now I got to put some money towards school things, like she needs a pair of sneakers and stuff like that. 7 people watching. Can you guys thumbs up my video? I appreciate the people that did. That's amazing. Thank you. What are you doing today, Lord of the Rings? You doing anything good on your day off? Are you just resting, just kicking back? Just kicking back? I'm not going to get dressed until like probably 10. I don't have to be to work until 10:30, so I probably start getting dressed around 10. I put on my little makeup. Yes, I wear makeup to work. This is what I got for, I got this for lunch today. It is a strawberry blue cheese salad. And I guess it has, you know, this green salad. So this is what I got. But this was like, this was $7.99. That's expensive, but it looks good, right? But it was $7.99. So imagine me spending $7.99 every single day on this. Because $7.99, you might as well round that up to $10. So it's expensive. I mean, it looks good and everything, but it's expensive to eat out every day. That's why I want to get my own place again and be on my own. That way I can make dinner, and whatever I make for dinner is what I'm going to be bringing to work every day. But that's why I say everything is pricey out here. It's not cheap to even eat lunch anymore. And I'm a kind of person, I pack. When I had my apartment, I would pack my own stuff. But it's a pretty salad. Like, it's a ShopRite salad, and I like ShopRite. It has pecans. I say pecans. I think the correct way is pecans, but nobody that look like me say pecans. We just say pecans. So it has blue cheese and a dressing. I guess that's a vinaigrette dressing, and then it has some strawberries in it. But it's good. I had this before, so it's pretty good. Then I got myself a donut from ShopRite. I love donuts from ShopRite. They have a nice, they got nice pastries and stuff like that. Yeah, I say pecans, child. But I don't know no person that look like me that say pecans. I don't know anybody that say that word, so I just say pecans. Pecan, I know, right? Pecans. But it's supposed to be pecans. And I think they have some kind of dressing over the pecan. The pecans got some kind of sweet whatever. It's like a sweet salad. I don't even know if it's healthy, to be honest, but I mean, it's gonna be for my lunch. That's gonna be my lunch and my dinner. So I'm probably not gonna eat that until it's time for me to go home. Because like I said, when I get back to the shelter, dinner time at the shelter is at 4 o'clock. And if I'm not there for dinner, if I'm not there for breakfast, I'm not there for lunch, they're not gonna save me no food. They just keep moving on. You know, the shelter is a place that they don't want us to get too comfortable. They don't have no couches there. You can't hang out in your room all day. Once we get up and we leave our room for the day, we can't go back until like 9 o'clock at night. So they have a routine there that we have to follow. And if we don't follow the routine, we just get kicked out in the street. And I follow the routine, okay? Most people that are homeless, they're going to follow the rules, right? Because they don't want to get kicked out in the street because they don't have nowhere else to go. Because most people that are in shelters, if they had somewhere to go, they'd be there, right? Like, if I had a family member to go to, I would be with my family, but I don't. So we got to follow the rules. So when you live in a shelter, you got to follow the rules. The shelter is not there to make us comfortable. There's no sofas there. There's like a day room, and then there's the room that we all sleep in. So the big room that I sleep in, it has, I think right now it's almost like 10 girls in there. So it's like 10 girls, black girls, white girls, Spanish girls, people of all races are at shelters. So the shelter is not just filled up with black people. It's more white people that I see in the shelter than anything. But it's people of all cultures, all backgrounds, all races, all ages. But the ages that I see now are people that are 40 and over. I mean, there's some women in there that are in their 50s and 60s. So I'm finding out a lot of older people are in shelters. And I'm trying to figure out why that is. I want to do investigation and try to see, like, you know, what brought you here? You know, I would love to do interviews on people there, but I don't want to get myself in trouble. So, but I would like to interview people like at shelters and just ask them, like, what brought you here? You know, the men and the women at some point, but who knows how that's going to go. But maybe I can do an interview on someone and ask them questions of how they got in their situation. They're supposed to help. They say they do have like a housing locator. So I'm going to see how that goes. But I've been working like a lot. I haven't even been in the shelter. I just go there to go to sleep, and then I get up. I leave at 5 o'clock in the morning. Between 5 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'll leave to get ready for work or go to the gym or something like that. Most women left abusive relationships. Yeah, it's not really a domestic violence shelter because I know where I'm at. They have domestic violence shelters for women, but I guess if those are filled up, they just go to other shelters as well. So yeah, it's a lot of situations. But I'm noticing a lot of people that are in these shelters, from what I see, are people that are in their 40s and over. I mean, there's a girl in my room. She a black chick. I think she's like 33. So I heard them out there talking one day about, like, how old you think she is. I think they were talking about me. But you know, people are nosy and they want to know. I mean, nobody ever asked me my age, which I never have a problem with telling people I'm 45 years old. But it looks like the people that are in the shelter are in their 40s and over. They're like older. It's people in their 50s. It's people in their 60s. I see people in the shelters in wheelchairs. A lot of those people in the shelters are drug addicts. So it's like they need treatment. You know what I mean? I'm single and so is my mom. So we decided to live together to afford our home. Yeah, I wish me and my family could do something like that. My sister told me the other day, oh, you know, I moved into this condo and my rent is $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month on top of all her other bills that she has to pay. And I'm just like, damn, sis, you know, you got an extra room. We could team together. Like, we could buy a triplex, you know, a duplex. But a lot of people that look like me, they don't want to help each other. That's sad. You know, a lot of people that look like me, families that look like me, not everybody, but a lot of families in my culture, they're like, I don't want nobody living with me because this, that, and the third. But we got to survive out here today. $2,000 a month is her mortgage, and she lived with one of my other sisters. Her and my other sister lived together, and they've been living together for like a long time. But I don't know if she had an extra room, but I'm like, listen, I can move in and give you 700. You know what I'm saying? I can move in and give you 700 of that 2,000. That'll help you. But you know, people don't want to help each other. Like, it's sad that people in my family, they don't want to help each other. I'm like, wow, we need each other nowadays. You pay 2,500. Yeah, it's expensive, sis. You know, but it's not. I could find a roommate and stuff, but I'm not at the point of trying to find anything right now. I just want to build up my savings and see what I can save and put to the side. I think when I do my taxes in January, I could start trying to save some things and see where my money is falling at and see what I have to deal with. Because I'm sure I could find a roommate. A roommate will be cheaper than me going into an extended stay. Like, if I find a roommate will probably charge me like maybe $1,000 or something like that. So, but they have security over here. I didn't even know that they had security, but they do. But I'm thinking a roommate would charge me. Um, a roommate would charge me maybe 1,000. I'm thinking, you know what I mean? And 1,000 is probably, they might charge me a little bit less. I've seen roommates ask people for like 700, but I guess it depends. So, but I'm hopeful and I'm grateful and I know everything is going to work out for me, but it's very, very expensive. I pay 700 for a studio. Yeah, that's another thing they were telling me in the shelter. They said they know some studios, they said 1,000. So she was like, can you pay 1,000? I said, yeah, if I pay 1,000, it's still going to be a little tight with my money financially, but I know that I'm going to find a job and I know that things will work out, you know. So I said I could do 1,000. It's going to be a little tight, but I could do it. It's ridiculous. What's best for you. Yeah, thank you. God bless you too. I appreciate you. Thank you. How did you find my patron gold? How did you find me? How did you find me? I think I'm gonna move because it looks like they have security. They have security here. So, you know, when they have security, they don't want you in these parking lots. You can't just hang out in parking lots because everybody's trying to wonder why you're hanging out in parking lots. But what is this about? I'm just gonna find another place to kind of park my car because they got security driving around. Let me see. I don't think he really cares about me being over here. He didn't drive his car up to me, but they know a lot of people are living in their cars, so they don't want people living in their cars, so they just monitoring the. I didn't think they had security over here, but they do. Let's park it over there. Let me go somewhere else. I don't know. Okay, so the security guard is driving back around. I'm sure he probably see me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work out. He's sitting there staring at me now. Probably like, no, I don't live in my van. So what are you looking at? Yeah. The security man is driving back around again, I guess doing his little rounds. I mean, he's on his job, so I'm not going, but come on, man. They don't even let people sit in the parking lot for too long. They don't even let you chill in the parking lot for too long. Blood donation center. Have y'all ever donated blood before? I guess they call it donating plasma. Have you guys ever donated plasma? I'm trying to see how I can get into this mall. I need to get to a mall area where it's a little bit more like people are not going to really be watching me too much. Because the security guard was kind of all in my face, like, "What are you doing?" Because they know people do van life and they know people are homeless and they living in their cars. So certain areas, especially like higher end areas, this is a higher end area. They don't want you in your car for too long. The security guard is out here on the prowl, child. And I'm just like, okay, so you found somebody in their car for too long, then you trying to just say what? You're gonna call the cops on me? People are so stupid, and I understand he's doing what he got to do as being a security guard, but come on, bro, it's not that serious. He looking all in my face like, "What, you live in your car too?" Like, no, I don't live in my car no more, actually. So I'm just moving. We moving around the corner. I need to go to the dentist, y'all. I'm getting a toothache. Oh, they got a Trader Joe's. I've never been to Trader Joe's in my life. Never. I can't do a U-turn here. This is a mall. Welcome to Brandywine Town Center. So I've never been to Trader Joe's in my life. So one day I'm gonna get a couple extra bucks and come to Trader Joe's and see what Trader Joe's is talking about. I think I'll park here, kind of out of the way. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not even looking at the I'm not even looking at. I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm sorry. 6 people. Hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? Let me know. Yeah, paying more is costly. It's insane. Yeah, it's crazy out here, man. But you know, I'm hopeful. I'm gonna get my money together. I'm gonna start my soap business again because I did have a soap business before I lost my place. So I got to get that started again so I can start selling my soap bars again. And I have some other things as far as business that I have in mind to do. I just don't really talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it until I pop out with it. So when I pop out, then everybody going to know, "Oh wow, she did it." I don't want to talk about it right now because I have some things that I have, you know, in the limelight that I want to do. Thank you guys for giving me the hearts. Whoever's giving me hearts, I appreciate you. So if you guys are here and y'all didn't give me a thumbs up yet, it should be a thumbs up somewhere. We have 8 now. If you guys could, 5 people, if y'all didn't thumbs up, could you thumbs me up? Because that helps people find my channel. And me doing a live stream, it helps me with like my watch time and everything. So I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with YouTube or whatever, but at some point I want to make YouTube another stream of income for myself. YouTube, you can make money off of social media, but it can be hard in the beginning. If you're not doing something to really like degrade yourself and put yourself out there in a really raunchy, crazy way, you're not going to really make no money on YouTube unless you kind of go viral. And even if you go viral, you're going to have to keep that viral sensation. You got to keep that going. So, and I'm not with all the crazy drama. So I just kind of share true stuff that's going on in my life. I don't really try to fabricate. I don't fabricate anything. I was saying, oh, I really don't try to fabricate. Like, I don't fabricate nothing about my life. This is my life, and you know, it is what it is. I share, and hopefully people can get some kind of like if you're going through, hopefully you can get some encouragement that you're going to be okay. You're going to make it. We're all going to make it, no matter how hard it is out here today. No matter how hard, and a lot of people are talking about, you know, what's happening in the world today and how hard it is. And you know, we could talk all day, but we got to put action for it. Like, I could talk about everything I want to do and this and that, but I have to put the action into it. The action has to be put forth. So I can say whatever I want to say out of my mouth, but what are my actions? Like, what am I doing action-wise? What am I navigating action-wise? So that's the only thing that's important, is what I'm doing to get out of my situation. And I got some videos that I'm going to release tomorrow because I am off tomorrow. So hopefully I'm going to be able to release some videos. Like, I have a lot of videos and stuff in my phone, but yeah, thank you for understanding. I appreciate you guys. I like that you guys are very like voiceful. Everybody's talking. Talk to each other. There's other people on my channel. Look in the comments. Join other people's channels. See what they're talking about. I like to follow like positive people. I don't like to follow people that got a whole bunch of crazy drama going on and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. I'm gonna go. It's almost an hour. Matter of fact, I got like a couple of minutes, but I'll stay for a few more minutes. So I want to get monetized on YouTube. I'm praying that my content can reach a lot of people and I can get the traction that I need to get, so I can make YouTube another stream of income for myself. That would help me. Like when I find a place, I can use YouTube as like, hey, I do social media. I get paid for social media, so I want all these streams of income to come together and work for me, and that could be like a way for me to get an apartment. Like I have YouTube, I get a check from YouTube, I get a check from TikTok, I get a check from Facebook. Like I'm on all platforms, but none of them are monetized, so it's hard to get monetized. Patreon goal: I visit family most days. Yeah, they live in a better part of the city just to get away from my neighborhood and the scenery. Yeah, yeah, you live in PA, right? Just be safe out here, women and men. Be safe. Like it's very dangerous out here in these streets. I seen a video the other day, I think it was on Facebook. A lady was in a grocery store and she went outside with the groceries. She was putting the groceries in her car and she got kidnapped. I don't know if it was a skit. It looked like it was real. It looked like it was like a outside camera that was capturing these guys jumping inside this lady's car. And first of all, if I'm gonna be in my car, first of all, I'm looking around. I'm looking around even right now, making sure nobody's coming in the back of my car. Like I'm looking in my mirrors, even when you're parked. Like I'm talking to y'all, but I'm still I'm looking at what's going on. I'm looking at the people that's around me. This is kind of like a higher end neighborhood. Like I'm in Delaware right now, but this is kind of like a higher end area. So it's people around here, but I'm not gonna say that the crazy people ain't around. Crazy people could be anywhere, but um we have to just be mindful. So this lady got kidnapped inside the grocery store, like in the grocery store parking lot. These guys jumped in her car and drove away, and I'm just like, I don't know, it doesn't look like it's a skit. It looked like it was a video camera out in the parking lot recording this situation, and they recorded she got abducted. And somebody was like, well, one of the guys, she got in her car, she wasn't paying attention to the men that were sneaking around her car, so one of the men got in through the back door, and he must have, maybe he stuck her with a needle, he poisoned her or gave her some kind of drug, and she probably fell out, and the other guy got in the car, and child, they turned around and just drove off. They drove off with the lady in the car. I said she probably got drugged. Somebody was like, why isn't she, because I know I'd have been fighting for my life. So somebody was like, why isn't she fighting? I said he probably stuck a needle in her or something, you know what I mean? He probably put something over her mouth, and she was a lady. And I'm just like, damn, I hope they found her. I don't know what the update was, but it was sad to see that, you know what I mean? It was very, very sad to see, but I hope she all right. But we got to be aware of our surroundings. Let me lock my doors. My doors are locked, but I just look in the mirrors, make sure nobody's coming up on my car. And some people say, oh, you're paranoid. No, I'm just trying to live a safe life. It's not about being paranoid. It's about me wanting to be okay, you know, wanting to make it home to my children at some point. So I twisted my hair today, so I'm just going to take the twist down. I guess I'll let y'all see it. I'm not going to put the makeup on camera, but I'm going to take my twist out. I needed my hair. I had moisturized my hair today, and me moisturizing my hair, the only thing I do is spray water in it. I use a water bottle to spray water in my hair. This water bottle, I got this from the Dollar Tree, and this is like, I guess, a metal. So I just put spring water in here. I spray my hair with it. I didn't have any hair oil. I don't have hair oil. My hair oil is actually inside my shelf, inside a storage. So I use this to spray my hair because I'm natural. My hair is natural. Spray my hair. My hair was so dry. When I sprayed this oil on my scalp, it just felt so good. I mean, when I sprayed this water on my scalp, it felt so good. Because me working out, when I work out, my scalp sweats, right? So sweat, I don't know if y'all ever taste y'all sweat before. I think everybody tastes their sweat at some point. If you ever taste your sweat tastes like it has a lot of salt and it tastes salty, right? So I think the sweat on my scalp when I work out, and I work out like every day, so the sweat on my scalp, it turns my scalp raw. So then the other day I was like scratching my scalp yesterday, and it was so itchy. I guess for me exercising and sweating out my hair every day, my scalp could get, if I itch it, it'll get like, I guess with the salt mixed in, it just feels like my scalp is like raw. So got to, yeah, be trying to go, got to stay ready. Yeah, so my scalp felt like it was raw, but I sprayed this water on my scalp and it felt so good and just rejuvenating and stuff like that. But me working out at the gym, I should be trying to wash my hair at least once a week. I don't. So I wash my hair maybe once a month. So, I mean, that's a little embarrassing, but I sprayed the water in my hair. It got some moisture. I usually put the water in the oil. And I bought another cream from ShopRite today. I shouldn't have bought this, but this little thing was $12. I mean, this is supposed to bring curls back to my hair. So at nighttime or in the morning when I take a shower, I could put this in my hair and twist it. And they're saying that this is supposed to define my curls. So it's like a milky. It's like kind of milky. I don't think it's like thick. Oh, it is thick. It does look like it's kind of like a thick substance. But this was $12. $12. Oh my God. But maybe next week I can bring some curl definition back to my hair. Oh my God, here go a bee. Oh no, 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 no. It's another freaking wasp by my car. They must smell the coffee. No, 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 no. You gotta get away. I got stung. I don't know what this thing is doing. Why is this bee near my car? It's a wasp, literally, near my... Oh my God, I want this thing away from you. I want this freaking thing away. Go away. Go away. Oh my God. I'm scared of those things. I got stung by a wasp last week, and this thing is literally out near my car right now. What is attracting these things to my car? He's just sitting there chilling. I don't think I have any spray. I'm gonna see if I can spray him with something. It's a wasp literally sitting on my outside of my car. I got stung like a bee. I'm gonna spray you, bitch. Let me see if I have my stuff. I don't know what the heck. He's just sitting there like, no, we can't play these games. I can't play these games with you today. Y'all are not going to harm me. I got this. So hopefully I can spray that bitch with this, you know? Smooth and dry. It's like an off. I don't know what he's doing. He's like sitting there on my mirror. I used to use their product. Okay. I'm gonna spray that bitch. He went away. Let me drive away. Cause bitch, he was on my car like it's a big old wasp. I didn't tell y'all last week. I got stung by a bee the other day. And it was traumatizing for me. I hope he's not hanging on to come sting me again. I'm a little scared now, y'all. God, I tell you. I sprayed him, but I don't want him to come and find me. So I think I'm going to go away. I'm going to drive somewhere else to park. Because I don't want this wasp to come back and get me. You might be hanging on my car. And I'm like, don't sting me, please. So I'm going to move my area. I'm going to drive away. Because y'all know them bees, child. They'll come with their whole family and just try to kill you. I've been getting a lot of bee attraction to my car, so I don't know what it is. I really don't. They say no left turns. I mean, who listens to that? Sorry, y'all. I'm just all over the place right now, but... Oh, you said you use the products? Okay. Let me go this way. I sprayed that bee. Leave me alone. I'm trying to get in my car so I can get dressed for work. Please leave me alone. They say do not enter, but who listens to that? Who listens to the do not enter signs? Nobody. I'm going to have to start working a little bit earlier because I got to go to band from y'all. I'm parking somewhere else so that stupid wasp does not chase me down. Please don't. Lord knows. I think I'm safe. Hopefully they don't bring their family to come and sting me. That bee got you running. Yeah, I'm scared. I got stung by a bee last week. For some reason, there was a bee that was in my car. Like, it got in my car, and I saw it, but I really didn't think it was a bee or a wasp. So I don't know if it's something on my car that's attracting them to my car, but I noticed that the bees and the wasps have been like wanting to stay on my car, and that wasp was over here by my car mirror. So I was like, is there something on my car that's attracting them? But I know that their time is almost over because it's about to get cold at some point, and the bugs are just going to be, trying to stay alive. But you're not going to sting me because them stings hurt. I'm just taking my hair down. Trying to do my watch time. I'm trying to run that watch time up as much as I can. Yeah, I'm running away from this bee. I'm just scared that they're going to go back and tell the family, and then they're going to come and try to get me. Because them bees, they go stick together and come and try to sting you. I sprayed them with this off stuff. So hopefully, maybe that'll kill them. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't want to get stung again. So I'm over here by a Dick's Sporting Goods. It's an Old Navy. This is a nice area. Nice shopping area. Nice shopping area. Just getting myself ready for work. Sometimes you got to travel out of town and go get some money. They offered me the shift, and I was like, yeah, I'll take it. I need it. I need the money. I need all the extra money I can get. So if I can work it, I told her I can help out every other week, and I can come out here and help her out. But 14 people. Hi, everyone. If you guys are new here, I was living in my car for 33 days, and now I live in a homeless shelter. So if you guys come over here, I talk about everything homelessness. And right now, I'm not really talking about homelessness. I'm just talking about my twist hair up. I twist my hair up like that. Oh, you do? Yeah, I just twisted to keep it from getting nappy, basically. And I needed to refresh my hair. I'm off tomorrow, and today is supposed to be my day off, but I got to get some money. So I'm out here trying to work. I got to go in the back seat and get myself dressed. But I just twisted my hair so that, the battery's low on my thing. I didn't realize the battery was running low. So the battery's running low on my phone, but I'm going to go, you guys. Thank you. I hope everybody subscribed to my channel, and I hope that you guys come back. I'm going to try my best to go live every day and just communicate with y'all, talk, chop it up, say hello to everyone. So I thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you for the shares. If you guys want to share it, that's fine too, or share it with someone that you know that may be going through a tough situation in life, as far as like being homeless, or anybody you know may live in a shelter. If there's someone in your family or somebody that you love that you can help, that you can assist them, try your best to assist and help people if you can. Sometimes people can't help and assist you, so that's also a thing. Sometimes they can't. So if they can't, they just can't. It is what it is. Well, I wish you the best for you, and you're strong. Thank you. I appreciate you. I hope to see you again soon. And I hope everything works out for you in your life. You're doing good. Just, roommating with someone in your family that you know. 2 people paying the bills is always better than 1 person struggling to pay the bills. So, especially in this economy, like, I figure we all need each other. Black, white, Spanish, whatever. It don't even matter. We just, as humans, we all need one another. So, but if people could really understand that it's really not about black and white, it's about people. We need each other in this climate, because we are all going through the financial burdens and the strongholds of everything. So, but I'm going to go. I'm going to talk to you guys soon, okay? I'll see you soon. Thanks for coming by, okay, everyone? Bye. I hope y'all have a good Sunday.